Hi, and welcome to a tour around the body. I am Graham, and I'm going to show you the different organs and systems. Let's get started with the smaller but most important part of any living organism. The cells. This is a cell. In every cell is a nucleus, cell membrane and cytoplasm. The task of the nucleus is to organize the cell. It contains a blueprint of how we look like. The cell membrane protects the cell and contains the inner of it. The cytoplasm is always in motion to move nutrition around the cell. A lot of cells put together makes a tissue. A tissue assembles the cells in an order that make them execute a certain action. A group of tissues together makes an organ, in this case, a lung. Each organ has a specific function in the body. It can be to transport blood around the body or take up nutrition from food. A group of organs makes an organ system. An organ system is a number of organs working together to perform a task. This, for example, is the respiratory system. There are 10 different organ systems, but we are only going to focus on 6 of them. The digestive, circulatory, muscular, nervous, respiratory and skeletal system. One of the organ systems is called the digestive system. The main purpose of it is to melt and get nutrition from the food you eat. When you chew the food, it is broken down by the teeth. Humans are omnivores and therefore have strong molars. When the food is broken down into smaller pieces, it is pushed down the trachea by voluntary muscles. The food now arrives to the stomach, where it starts to break down by the acidic liquid. This process takes 40 minutes to a couple of hours. When this process is done, the food is already unrecognizable. The pieces continue to the small intestine. This is where the most chemical digestion happens. The small intestine of an adult measures up to 7 meters. When the food comes to the big intestine, the water gets absorbed, but it doesn't absorb that much nutrients. Here is where the waste is held until being released. The circulatory system consists of veins, arteries, the heart and of course blood. When the lungs take up oxygen from the air, it's put into the blood's red blood cells. Red blood cells are suited for the job to transport blood because of their form. The blood now continues to the heart, where it is pumped into the arteries. Because the heart have to beat from birth to death, it have to work much harder than any other muscle. The arteries carries the fresh blood. When all the oxygen has been used, the blood comes to the veins. The veins takes used blood back to the heart. Back in the heart, the blood gets oxygen from the lungs and the cycle continues. If one of the heart's vein or arteries get blocked, the heart can stop pumping and you will die. The muscular system are necessary for you to move. The body contains over 600 muscles. There are only 3 types of muscles: smooth, cardiac and skeletal muscle. These muscles stabilize joints, make you able to move and generate heat to warm up your body. Smooth muscle are found in the walls of the body organs and works without you even thinking about it. Cardiac muscle are only found in the heart and acts by electrical impulses. When most people hear the word muscle, they think of skeletal muscles. These are the muscles that you can control. The only thing the muscle can do is to relax or contract. Therefore, many muscles are needed to do complex actions. Did you know that you need over 200 muscles to take one step?
The nervous system is responsible to organize the whole body. Without it, you wouldn't be able to move, listen, see, smell, feel, or even think. When you, for example, want to catch a ball, your eyes send information to your brain. In the brain, the information are used to calculate how to move your muscles. The brain sends impulses through the spinal cord to nerves that goes to the hands and to the muscles. The muscles follow the information and catches the ball. The nervous system can feel a difference in pressure of 0.5 grams, which is about half the mass of a paper clip. The nervous system can also feel a difference in temperature as small as 1 degree Celsius. If there would be a little misalignment in the spinal cord that interfered with the nerve flow, big parts of the body could be infunctional. There are 206 bones in the body. They do all belong to the skeletal system, which job is to keep the body standing upright. The skeletal system does also store necessary minerals that our body need and produce red blood cells. The human bones are stronger than steel and does therefore provide good protection. Only in the hands there are 27 different bones. This makes them able to have more movement than any other bone in the body. The skeletal system on an adult weighs on average 10 kilograms. Because all the bones got a living layer of cells, they can repair themselves if they would break. We have now come to the final organ system, the respiratory system. This system takes oxygen from the air and puts it in the blood so the cells can live. The cycle starts when air flows into the mouth and down the trachea. The trachea filters the air that goes into the lungs. The lungs are filled with air and the blood passing by picks up the oxygen with the red blood cells. The lungs are emptied and the air flows out through the mouth. This is repeated 12 to 15 times every minute. Unlike the heart, you can control the breathing cycle until you need air. We have now reached the end of this presentation. I hope you have enjoyed it. Goodbye until we meet again.